like,
way he's like,
right.
I don't know what it's giving.
Hi guys!
Hi guys!
Okay, so welcome back to Tash TV. So today we've got something a little bit different. Recently, Ash and I went to go see the Chainsaw Man movie.
The Reze Arc.
Yeah, Reze Arc. It was so good.
So good because we didn't know what to expect, I guess.
At all. We didn't read the manga, so...
Yeah, and we were just like, oh, okay. There's been a huge gap, you know, since the last season came out. So, like, okay, let's check it out. And my oh my, was the animation
Quality!
crazy.
It was insane. Like, we were almost comparing it to Demon Slayer as well, because we were like, damn, like, this is crazy. And it's a good thing they did it in, like, actual movie. I feel like they made the right decision making it a movie instead of an actual, like, season. Because it was so good.
2025 anime is just, well, anime movies is popping off. Popping off with both Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
And yeah, they blew it out of the park with this one.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're watching this music
yeah,
video.
Iris Out, which was the opening, I guess, in the movie that we saw. It's got a great vibe. I'm not sure if the guy did the opening for Chainsaw Man season 1. But I remember watching it and thinking it sounded similar. But yeah, we're excited to get into it. So should we?
Yep, let's go. Pool scene just, you know, pool's hit different now. After watching.
We were closing our eyes while watching the film a lot.
That was the most unexpected thing I've ever seen in a show, like in a movie. I was like,
oh, I love this guy's
like
voice.
The voice is like kind of gritty.
Gritty, that's the word.
Denji, bro, like
he needs
the
to
most
stop.
lover boy. Like he's the best definition of lover boy.
Yeah. He said, why can't everyone always wants the Chainsaw Man heart, but no one wants Denji's heart. That's so sad.
I'm like, this music is too happy for what's going on right now. You know, Chainsaw Man is kind of like comical in some aspects, I think, right? Like the way that Denji acts and the way that they react to things.
It's very comical. But a lot of things are going on in the background that are funny.
They're not comical. Like the actual what's going on is not comical. I don't know what that means, but
yeah.
You know, we'll talk about this later about what we thought about Denji and Reze, because and also the fireworks.
Yeah,
scene.
that was so beautiful.
What is it with fireworks and all these like iconic scenes coming out now, like in Demon Slayer with Akaza and.
Fireworks just means so much. I will say her power was pretty cool. Like
her power is really cool.
Yeah.
What's another like character that goes like this?
I can't
and then
imagine. I don't know who. Oh wait,
was it
Mustang?
JJK?
He used to click with his
finger.
finger.
Mustang.
But
yeah, that's it. It's Mustang. No, the animation I just can't stop. It was so good. Mappa blew it out of the
park for real.
Yeah, wow. That was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Insane.
What did you think?
Generally, the music, I think, was so well done for this movie. Especially, like, the piano music the music, for example, at the pool and at the sea. That was so like, beautiful. I was like, it marries so well with the scene and it enhanced it as well. Like, you know, you felt more for Reze because of the music, I think. So, you know, hats off to the music in that and whoever did that. This, I think, was fun. Like, we went into this and we had this, you know, right at the beginning and it's like, okay, this is kind of fun and, you know, jolly. But knowing Chainsaw Man is not going to be fun and jolly all the way through. So, you know, it's fitting, but also unsettling.
Yeah.
So I think music plays a huge part in the success of a movie as well. And good scores can make or break movies. And I think in this case, they definitely successfully created really good songs for this.
Yeah. I also agree, just genuinely. Like, Ash had mentioned earlier that the person who did the soundtrack for Silent Voice was also involved in this as well. And that's obviously a movie that a lot of people have cried at. I myself have cried at. So it was just very good to like combine this team. And going into the movie, I was like a little bit concerned because I heard like, oh, they changed the director from season 1 for this because of creative differences. And I was like, oh, okay, how is this going to look? Is this going to be, you know, the same thing? Is this going to be, like, good? But I feel like they really blew it out of the park.
What did we think of the movie, as you were saying?
Well, in terms of the movie, I was just kind of, like, a little bit on the fence with, like, Chainsaw Man before going in. I was like, I like the animation. I don't know if I was quite there with the storyline yet. But then I went into this movie kind of like a bit open-minded and like, you know, it was really good. Obviously, I feel like we both had sort of the perspective. I was waiting to find out the reason why Reze, like why it was called Reze Arc and what was gonna happen with her. But when she bit off his tongue, by the way, spoilers, we would have said it before. When she bit off his tongue,
spoilers.
That was such a like interesting scene, and that's kind of where it changed. I say I loved her powers. And then at the end when, you know, I had this debate. Does she like him? Does she not? Like, is that real? But then, like, looking back, like, she could have easily, like you said, killed her at the beginning. I mean, killed him from the beginning. So she definitely liked him. And the fact that she also missed the train as well. Oh, I was just, my heart, her. And then you will never know. Maybe he will. No spoilers, guys. I have not read the manga. But yeah, Ash.
No spoilers for the rest of but because we're clearly just on the Reze arc still. Yeah. But honestly, the movie was so good. I mean, I genuinely did really like Denji and Chainsaw Man generally because I like that sort of gritty sort of storyline.
She loved
anyway,
the throw-up scene, is what she's saying.
That scene that was too much, even in my book. So I was a bit like, there were moments in season 1 where I was a bit like, not sure about this. And also, even with Denji, even though I love him and I love Pochita specifically even more, but it's just how gullible he is. But it shows how, you know, vulnerable as well he is, which as a viewer, it's like both, you know, you feel a lot of empathy and, you know, you feel for Denji, but at the same time it's like, bro, can we just
get it together? You know?
But obviously we understand why. Like, it's not like he grew up around anything or anyone to really know what's right and wrong, so he's just going with whatever he's, you know, and he's also he's got that dog-like personality where it's just like, you know, like wagging his tail in front of every guy. Like, it's just sort of, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, it's
sad. Yeah, he just wants to be liked and be appreciated. But for some reason, he just meets terrible women and literally one of the worst ones. So it's like, it's sad in that way. But I feel like people don't really talk about it that much. And, you know, we talk about Denji being kind of like, you know, this and that. But we see more of his vulnerable side. And like you said, when he says, why doesn't anybody... everyone's Chainsaw Man's heart but not my heart, it's like that's the real reality of the whole story. It's like no one's technically liking him for him. They just want the power that he has. So, you know, the fact that he's gonna have to come to terms with that is very sad. And then, like you said, with Reze and him, I think it's a doomed love story. It's one of those ones. It's like it was never going to have a happy ending, and they both probably came from similar backgrounds where they were just forced into this, or like they just, you know, it was not their choice. And then, you know, they fell for each other in that moment in the pool where they were just free to, because remember, she is a firecracker devil, right, or whatever the thing is, right? Her going into the water signals that, like, she's very vulnerable at the moment because those types of things don't work in the water.
I didn't even clock that.
Yeah, so it's like she made herself very vulnerable in that moment.
You know
And
what?
he was just having fun too. So it was just two people having fun and living life
Even
normally.
when it rained, I saw you just like made me think. You know when she was beating up that guy, it was raining, so she was. Oh my gosh, she like that's so smart.
Yeah,
Did not clock onto that.
So it's like it again. It adds that detail adds to the sadness of it. I think reflecting on the movie, I felt more sad thinking about their story than while I was watching it. While I was watching, I was just like, "Can we just get this girl gone?"
Literally.
but now I'm like, oh, when she sang that song, and then you picked up the fact that she sang it in like Russian or something, right? And then the whole Soviet thing where she was kept as that whole thing was so sad. And then Markima had to do what again, spoilers. Did she have to? But yeah, she did. She's not as nice as we all. I mean, no one thinks that she's nice anyway. But yeah, it was a sad ending. But Denji will never know, as usual. Still clueless and gullible as ever. But
the one other thing we did learn was we got to see Archie and Angel's.
We got an introduction to Angel. Yeah. Them as partners. That was. We love that. We love that. I hope that's a canon thing. But God knows what's happening with that storyline.
Exactly. We don't know.
Angel's. I'm still confused about what his powers are. But is it that if he touches somebody,
I think it just takes away life or something. Yeah, if it does it takes away the time you have or something.
Because when Archie saved Angel, his lifespan reduced, right?
Was it because he touched his, like... I was confused. He touched his halo?
I think it's just... I don't actually know. Maybe it's just touching him in general.
He was holding on to him, like, while they were sitting down, when she said it was only 2 months. When he said it was only 2 months. So I feel like it's... Because she said... He said head or something. I have no idea.
I thought it was just... Yeah, just touching him makes you lose life. But... yeah, and then he also helps killing.
I didn't like that at all,
Reze. So that was a bit like, oh.
But he saved Archie from having to do that. He was like, oh.
There's a bit of character development there.
We love that for him. He was like, I don't care about anybody and anything. I want humans to suffer. And then, yeah.
So, yeah, that relationship. I wonder if it's gonna go somewhere. And I feel like Markham is very calculated anyway, right? She paired them up for a reason. God knows for what. But she paired Archie and Angel up, and then she paired, Denji
and
with
Beam.
Power.
I love Beam. Oh, you said Power. Sorry.
Oh yeah. And well, Beam just wanted to be with.
I gotta give
Denji,
Beam his credit. People aren't gonna talk about him, but
yeah,
love that boy down.
Beam.
He was like saying, he was like stalking him. Sorry. But not for him.
I wonder if he was at the pool as well.
Can you imagine? He was just he wanted to get in because obviously he's a shark, right? So it's like he was just watching them like Chainsaw Summer or whatever he was saying.
Yeah,
he was fun. Love the guy. Bit weird when he turns into the shark though. But,
yeah, it was a bit, but the way that like Denji basically used him as like a horse.
Yeah, I found that so weird. Like he was saying, "Oh, you should use it like sling from side to side, like an Attack on Titan," and he was like saying he thought, "Oh, wrap it around him," and then like, yeah, he's not the brightest bulb, is he? But
they're both not, so I guess they both make good.
Yeah,
but honestly, yeah, the ending was sad, and then it was just like Denji with flowers, sitting there waiting, and then just outside was the crime scene. And then my thing with this is like, I wish that they had some sort of detection power. Like even if Denji had some sort of inkling that she was, some form of a devil, it would have been easier for him, right? Yeah, but they don't have this sort of detection.
But I knew she was a devil. She had like that thing on her neck. Like, was it not obvious? Like it looked.
Yeah. I mean, it's not obvious when it's women. No, because this is the thing. When it's women, it's not like. Do you see the comments a bit different? Where it's like when they went to Division 2, right? And she was waiting outside the place, and then those guys were just—they
didn't take her seriously. That's something that
they were not taking her seriously, and they were just like, "Oh, no way this peaceful woman can be." And I was like, "Really? Is it really time to be talking about looks here? Like whatever it is, it's got to go,
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, unfortunately they met their fate.
It's kind of sad about the last two of their heads. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that scene was very like, ooh, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, great movie. Yeah, this year has been a great year for movies and animation movies specifically, and we're really excited to see good movies like this coming out next year and, you know, for the other times to come, because this is what we want. Like, take time with it, make some good animation, good storylines, and you know, nothing can go wrong with that.
I think doing it in the movie format, which a lot of animes are doing now, I actually kind of don't mind. You know, when it comes to movies, sometimes they have a bit more of a bigger budget. They can just like put it out there in easier formats. Like, you know, you get to see on a big screen. So if, because Demon Slayer is doing that for the rest of that arc. So I just I think it's a good idea, and I really enjoyed this film. So yeah.
And we got posters.
Oh my gosh, where's mine? Like, I have it like lying around somewhere. Oh wait. Found it. Yeah, we got the poster.
There we go.
The thing is, like, I went like the day it came out to the cinema, and I knew we weren't watching it that day, and I was like, oh my gosh, are they gonna still have posters when we get there? The cinema was empty, guys. That's something to question. I don't know.
I don't know why I keep seeing that on TikTok where cinemas are empty, but then I think it's just in those regions where there's not many people or something. I don't know. But also because it is restricted in some aspects, but age restricted maybe. But yeah, no, we thoroughly enjoyed it, and we can't wait to see more, hopefully more seasons of Chainsaw Man in any way. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know what else, what other sort of like music for animes,
openings,
movies, OSTs, EDs that we can react to, and we'll try and do that for you. So yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time then, guys.
Bye.